I'm Maxine Armstrong and I've been working for Lizard Pathways for 4 years. The types of clients I've worked with include an individual who has autism and learning difficulties. We supported her through relationship breakdown, period of homelessness, and through some difficult criminal cases that were going on at the time. Another example is an individual who had lost a job 12 years ago and had been out of work all that time. She had a criminal record which was making work really difficult. Her confidence was low and she wasn't sure how to go about entering employment or going through an interview process or dealing with the reasons why she lost her job in the first place. She came to a confidence building course with Lizard Pathways and she developed her strategy for dealing with the questions that come up within an interview. She went on to get work and she worked throughout the summer and has in a seasonal position, but now has got another job in a retail industry and is really happy with the way her life has moved on up to now.
My name's Steve Harry. I'm a facilitator at Lizard Pathways and I've worked in that role for about 10 or 11 years. Before that I'd worked for Job Centre Plus as a disability employment advisor, and I'm a member of the board of Disability Cornwall. I work with a wide range of people across varying age groups and different ability groups. A good example at the moment, I'm working with a 24-year-old man in Camborne who's got a history of mental health problems and self-abuse, who's currently been street homeless. We're working with him to get him in some night shelter accommodation and then some more permanent accommodation where he'll be able to establish his own social interactions and hopefully find employment, enabling him to come off the benefit system.
Hello, I'm Susan from Lizard Pathways and I'm here with my client Julia.
I had found myself in a situation where I was very confident that I was going to get back to work and I didn't quite make it after I'd stopped working to help my sister who wasn't very well, and I ended up with some serious debt issues and rent arrears and generally a serious situation with a relationship that I'd come out of and not feeling terribly confident and positive about the future. There was one point coming up to Christmas where I really did need some help. I didn't have any food in the cupboard and he came with food vouchers and I accepted them very gladly. I went into employment in January. My situation's changed again. I'm back on the outset course, doing the second half, finishing it next week. And I've already submitted my business plan to start my business in the new year, which is amazing, and I do feel like I'm a totally different person. I've managed to get the debts under control, but I still need you.
When Susan became involved with our family, I was struggling quite a lot I've got 4 children, 3 girls and a severely disabled son. Susan came in and she helped me and my husband. She helped my husband to get back into self-employment as we were both unemployed at the time. She then helped me to get onto a course which boosted my confidence and made me feel a lot better about myself, that I was doing something as well as being a carer and a mum. It was an accountancy course and a bookkeeping course. I've now gone on and passed that with distinction. I did have a lot of problems with debt at the time and Susan helped me to face up to it really and try and resolve the issue rather than burying my head in the sand like I was doing. She's not just there to help us with work, she helps with a lot of other things. And since having Susan involved, I've been able to go and start a part-time job at my child's primary school as a lunchtime supervisor, and I probably wouldn't have had the confidence to have done that if I didn't have someone pushing me. Because
recently completed the course with Lizard Pathways and I'm now coming back to the job club every week and doing some voluntary help with people's CVs and anything else they want me to help with. So,
hi, I'm Dave. I've been working with Lizard Pathways. I started in July with them. I've done the 3-week course and then I've been back helping volunteering since then. Before that, I was on ESA, or income support, for about 10 years, with no help at all from anyone. I only saw one person once in all that time. Ever since then, they've helped me with money management, budgeting, all the new changes to benefits, which no one else has ever told me about. I've got a key worker who helps me with my personal problems, which are addictions. She's helped me get counselling through Action, and without their support, then I wouldn't be feeling as good as I have now. I'll still be down at the bottom of the gutter, really, with no support from no one.
I'm really grateful for the work that Susan has done with us as a family, and I believe that if there were people as committed as Susan and the team at Lizard Pathways to helping families getting into work, that there would be more families that aren't struggling, sat at home, feeling sad and sorry for themselves. There would be more getting out, doing as much as they can because they have the support there behind them.